Hello and welcome to another episode of Dark Future Dice. My name is Pat and I play Dr. Pepper.
I'm Lindsay and I play Barbora.
And I'm Titus and I am the GM/referee.
All right, we're going to get right into the game here, but before we do, I'd like to say stick around at the end for some announcements about the podcast and other things. And I'd also like to thank our Patreon producer, Christian Fish.
Okay, Dark Future Dice, Chapter 12. Arcadia, the new name for the California Channel Islands, now effectively a corporate nation state. In the center is the contaminated ruins of an arcology, once housed the research lab of a defunct company called Chromotech. It is covered in a purple liquid and foam that degenerates the nervous system with prolonged exposure. This area is colloquially referred to as the Scrub Zone. A data stream runs through the islands, relaying information to the head of research, Biotechnica's Dr. Dana Hillman, aboard the mobile lab, the yacht called the Damsel. D.P. and Barb, our unlikely heroes, have been following a series of grim crimes, starting with Jerica Davis. The victims have been frozen in place, recreating hollow photo and video poses, and dressed to appear like people from the past. The crime scene areas have been redressed to appear like they would 3 years ago, before the disaster that created the Scrub Zone. The mysterious perpetrator of these crimes is known as the Dollmaker. DP, you kind of shake yourself awake. After the exhausting ordeal that occurred in the Scrub Zone, you and Barb were both exhausted. You went in for decon, and it appears as if you've kind of zoned out and passed out a bit on the deck of the Callista tugboat. When you wake up, you can see the thermite fire from the old apartment building still burning in the distance. And November Higgins is there on the deck.
Yeah, I guess I just sit there with my head in my hands and wait for Barb to wake up or show up on the scene.
Okay.
DP's like not his talkative self right now.
November Higgins turns to you and is like, I guess we're in really deep now.
Yeah, I'd say about as deep as it gets. You know, I don't know about you, November, but I have like people to look after. And I feel like every step I take in this investigation, I just put them in more and more danger.
I understand, and I guess now's the time, if any, to back out, but it looks like it's already gotten personal. I mean, the Dollmaker called us out specifically.
Yeah, I guess it's just all kind of coming and crashing in on me right now that I maybe could have evaluated this a long time ago before we got to this step, or this level at least.
At that moment, Chip, the cyber dog, comes running up onto the deck and speaks. Mommy's in trouble.
Sleazy-chan? Is that Mommy?
Mommy is in trouble. Come.
What? Where? Is it down a well?
He slips back down the stairs to the sleeping area of the tugboat.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, let's go over to Barb at this moment. Give me a second. Barb, you find yourself in a familiar setting,
Oh no.
the glitch. You no longer are surprised by this. It's there's no longer any doubt in your mind that you're dreaming.
Yeah.
Inside the glitch, you see a familiar setting. It's the storage area aboard the USS Midway aircraft carrier, where you were only 5 months ago. You're in the locker where Callista Maddox was kept in cryonic stasis. She sits upright in her cryo tank. You can see parts of the room phasing in and out, sometimes rapidly being replaced with a piece of something else, a piece of the office building, a piece of your childhood home. The door is closed and you can hear voices just outside speaking in unison. Callista is lying in a tangled mess of wires inside her cryonic tank, looking up at you. And she speaks. This place is imperfect now. It's already starting to fade, to change, to degrade. The empty spaces being rearranged with other pieces. In this state, your data becomes corrupted.
I guess
If the data...
nothing. Keep going.
I didn't know you had... If you have something to add, yeah.
No.
I just thought you were letting her go on.
Okay.
If the data is corrupted, it cannot be used for our purpose. It must be preserved. What do you do?
I just nothing, I guess. I just don't know what to make of that comment, of stasis and perfection. Nothing was ever perfect to me.
You can tell that part of before you, in other times that you've had this dream, Callista has seemed more like you remember her, and now part of that's starting to break down, and you almost see that this is something like a veil.
I'm guessing this is all just kind of supposed to be a visual metaphor for her consciousness degrading over time, I guess.
She keeps talking. There are entities that seek to end this program. If this program ends, then the event cannot be calculated. It cannot be prevented without the data we collect. We must find slave entities to serve the master, to preserve the data, to prevent the event. We have an agent now, but they are imperfect. And then her head kind of swivels to you in a very unnatural way. And her mouth begins to move in that nutcracker way.
Oh, God.
And she says, "You are much better suited to the job. Our connection could be perfect." Going back to DP now.
Okay.
You come downstairs to the living quarters with November Higgins and Chip to find that once again, after decon, it appears that Barb has connected herself to her sister's cyber deck.
Don't do that. Oh God.
And Chip's like, "Help mommy."
I'm not good with tech. Can we just rip it out of her, or is that gonna fuck everything up?
Just try to wake her. It looks like she's dreaming.
Okay,
says November.
I go up to her and I just shake her. I say, "Barb, wake up! You're dreaming."
Barb, you come to with just that moment between you and Callista, the last thing you remember. and you find yourself in your bedroom inside of the tugboat, or sorry, your sister's, and you share a. No, I mean the cyberdeck's in a separate room, so you find yourself in that room.
Okay.
With November Higgins, Chip, who's looking very worried.
The dog is looking
up
worried.
at you. Kind of like between your legs, looking up at you, and November Higgins and DP, kind of shocked.
I kind of like swat around at DP.
All right.
Don't touch me!
Okay, well, you plugged yourself into the cyberdeck again.
God damn it! What?
Take it out. Take it out. Take it out.
I take out the cyberduck.
Mm-hmm.
How does this keep happening? Can someone like monitor me while I'm sleeping so I don't do this? Is that possible?
Yeah, I guess I'll make a note of it. We'll take turns next time.
We'll sleep at shifts.
I just kind of passed out, you know.
Okay. God damn it! I had the freakiest fucking dream this time.
Okay.
It was all glitchy again, and then Callista Maddox was in it again, but she looked all weird and like dissociative, and then she was talking like the Dollmaker at me, and it was really gross and creepy. And she was saying shit like, we can make a good partnership, or our connection could be perfect or something, and it was just terrible. Why would she say that?
I think she wants to make you another thing like
Dollmaker?
we just fought.
Oh god.
It's not. I don't think the thing was the Dollmaker. I think it was
But she was talking
one
about
of their agents.
Yeah,
or
she was
something.
talking about having an agent
Yeah.
that was like fulfilling their
That's weird. I use the same
needs.
word. Huh.
Yeah. How did you know about
I
that?
don't know. It was weird.
November's like, was there any indication what these needs might have been?
She was saying something about preserving something and like collecting data and having their program run online to do so, and people are trying to shut them down or something.
Is it possible that Callista and the arcology
They're trying to
merged
prevent
together, right?
they're trying to prevent some sort of like event, but it was so vague. I don't know what they could mean.
Well, I mean, so Callista's consciousness merged with the arcology, or
Yeah,
and
this is what we know.
is it possible that when they merged, and then when the disaster happened, Callista and the arcology got corrupted or something, and now they're trying to.
My dreams would suggest that.
And so
November's like, it seems crazy that the AI is even still running. I mean, if it is, it would be in a severely ruined state.
I think that's why these weird glitchy dreams keep occurring.
But so then they tried to use the sleep study, right? Zygopter tried to use the sleep study to lower its defenses. Maybe in doing that, they unintentionally showed the AI a way to stabilize itself by using these people's
programs?
consciousnesses as a way to, I don't know, like I said, stabilize it. And since then, it's like a drug, you know, it just doesn't last. You have to keep on
Providing victims,
providing more and
essentially.
more victims to keep it stable.
Stabilized. Yeah.
More and more people, but it just, you know, it destroys them and freezes them in some way.
November's like, but I mean, this all kind of makes sense, but why recreate these kind of events from the past with frozen?
That's what still got me fucked up. Is it's like someone's trying to tell us something. It's like they're trying to tell us the history of this thing.
Event, and maybe there's something more that happened here that the authorities would not otherwise not let us know.
And I guess it's why would they want us to know? Why would they be showing us these images? Why would they do that when it could lead to them
Being shut down.
Yeah. Why is it the Dollmaker doing these, twisted,
Macabre, like,
settings, or
setups.
Is it someone else who's
Or is
equally
it
twisted?
the victims themselves? That's what I don't understand. Is like what it seems that this program can just affect you unconsciously. Like, so what if these victims just set themselves up? It got frozen in place.
I don't know.
November's like, I think whatever it is, I've kind of made a decision to burn all my bridges with petrochem.
Yeah.
All right. November.
What I'm going to
might be
do,
sad.
though, before officially handing in my resignation, which I may never do, is go back to the offices and just try to steal all the folders I can on this crime and anything else we have.
Wow.
And if you guys are willing to deal with the consequences, I'd like to help stop this.
Awesome.
I think it's like you said outside, we're too deep in now to turn back. We're glad to have you on board, I guess.
Yeah.
Part of TLB LTD.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
we're down one person
I
as
don't-
it is, so it's more the merrier at this point.
Okay. Well, if you could drop me off, then I
Yeah.
will meet back with you guys once I've collected all of that.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll do that. But I guess before we move on from this conversation, one thing I just got to say is, Barb, you cannot go to sleep without being watched from now on.
Yeah.
It
Please.
sounds like Callista's... If Callista wants to make you, or whatever this version of her is, wants to make you into their personal
puppet.
puppet, we can't have that.
Can't. No.
Because
Can't risk that.
you'll kill me. Like, I cannot fight you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
November's like, well, we'll have to be careful then, because we got here by staying up all night on a stakeout and then going to the crime scene,
Yeah. This is too much. It was too
exhausting
much.
ourselves out. We're gonna have to just be a lot more cognizant of that.
yeah, I agree.
Speaking of which, when's the last time we ate something?
Yeah, I guess we'll drop you off, November. We'll go back to base. We'll try and touch base with figure out how
Alloy
Sleazy
Knight's
Chan's
doing.
doing with Alloy Knight, yeah. And then we'll get some food.
Okay.
Maybe we'll bring Sleazy Chan some food.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. You drop November Higgins off at the NAVFAC facility, and she goes back into the Defense Forces station there with the intent to clean out all the files that she can and get away and meet up with you later. At that point, you check your messages and you see that Sleazy Chan has just checked in. She apparently is still at the Avalon Medical Center, where Alloy Knight is in intensive care.
All right. I guess so. We're at base. And,
Yeah. Oh, you can. I guess you're at the NAVFAC facility. You can decide to.
Oh, okay.
Well, you would go to base anyway, just based on the layout,
Yeah.
because that's where you would park the
Yeah.
tugboat, and the medical center is more inland. So one leads to the other.
I grab a bunch of jerky and just mow down. some
Have a
granola.
kind of a sad jerky meal.
Yeah,
And
it's-
some granola and
Yeah.
trail mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I do the same. So, should we go to the hospital
Yeah. I think so.
and bring?
And just to be clear, you guys did have a little bit of a nappy nap, but you haven't really slept tonight either.
well, maybe we'll sleep at the hospital.
I don't. Would rather not.
Well, okay. So, I will just call Sleazy Chan. I'll call her up on my phone.
Okay.
Okay. Hey.
Hey, Suzy-chan,
Hey.
it's DP.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Man, Al always rubbing off on me. Speaking of him, how is he doing?
I think it sounds like they have him stabilized. He's still touch and go though.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Ask her what is his issue?
what is the diagnosis? What's wrong with him?
It was an ice attack from his connection. Somebody used some kind of black ops program on him. It fried his interface plugs and attacked him, his nervous system directly. And he also endured some concussive force to his chest.
Yeah. I mean, I can't hear this, so I can't comment.
Right. And so what do they say is he gonna be able to recover?
Like I said, they say he's stabilized now, but I'm not sure anything's certain.
All right. Well, how you doing? You want some food or something? We can come drop you some food off.
That'd be great.
Okay. We're gonna do that. And
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you see ya.
All right. She gives you the room that she's in.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So, we'll just go drop it off. We'll come back, and then we'll take some turns sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just get some cured meats.
Yeah.
Couple cured meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else do we have. Mostly meat, but we have other stuff.
We have
think.
granola. We know that.
Do you
Maybe we have some cheese?
Cheese, yeah.
So yeah, we'll bring some of that stuff. We'll make a little
Just like
charcuterie board.
Yeah. Charcuterie.
It's not very portable.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
put it in plastic bags. You got yourself a charcuterie board in bag form. Just think of it. It's a new invention.
It's not new. It's just cheap. Cheap ass
charcuterie-
way to get
charcuterie bags.
Okay. Got a charcuterie bag or two. Well,
Yeah.
almost like a high-class Lunchable, I guess, is what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. And then you go to the Avalon Medical Center.
Yeah. We go to the room.
You find Sleazy Chan curled up in a chair outside in a waiting room. The surgery or whatever is going on nearby. And there is a television set up in the corner broadcasting news about which the headline seems to be that the Dollmaker captured.
Yeah. So just
a
as
bunch
we
of
thought,
bullshit.
yeah, they're gonna try and hide this case, even though it's not solved.
I'm starting to feel like this Dollmaker thing is just a convenient cover up for
For
what's
a
really
petrochem,
going on.
Yeah.
There's no Dollmaker. There's just
There's just a broken AI just controlling people
it's the top
in a
theory at the
fucking scrub
moment.
zone. Yeah.
Sleazy Chan's like, hey, what?
Yeah, we went to the crime scene in the scrub zone last night. And let me tell you, some freaky shit went down.
Yeah.
Good freaky or bad freaky?
No,
Pretty bad
bad
freaky.
Bad
Yeah,
freaky.
I would
like
say.
the stuff of nightmares.
I thought it was bad freaky. I just really hoped it might have been the good freaky kind.
No.
Yeah, I mean, one day when this is all over, we'll get good freaky with it.
Really?
But-
That's the promise?
I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to agree to anything.
It's vague enough that I think I could promise it.
Okay, here's your charcuterie bags.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm starving.
Yeah, no problem.
So I guess I'm gonna look around and make sure that no one's like listening, and see if like there's any security cameras or anything happening.
There are a few people in the waiting room. Some of them are in the kind of late stages of the jitters, which is the effect of the neurosystem degeneration from the scrub zone. And the rest sort of seem to be just kind of quietly waiting there. It's like the sort of typical depressing hospital waiting room.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
At least no one's bleeding out onto the floor.
Yeah.
No,
I can't stand that shit.
not at the moment anyway.
Okay, so I turn to Sleazy Chan and I just say, Sleazy Chan, yeah, basically it was not good, Freaky, and we have, I guess I realized that we're in more danger than we've ever been in before.
We're in direct, well, the Dollmaker in this case
is targeting us.
Not only is he not like taken off the streets, the case is not solved. It's still going on, and now they're aware. Like these events are still happening, and now they're aware of our whereabouts and who we are, and they're going to be targeting us.
So we need to stay safe. I don't know, maybe the hospital is a safe place to be right now. There's a lot of people around. But basically you gotta really, if you're gonna go anywhere, we gotta be sticking together and watching out for each other, because we have more to worry about now than the holidays.
Especially now that every time I go to sleep, I end up hooking myself up to like a nearby cyber tech. I'm gonna need someone watching me sleep from here on out, because I've been having some pretty problematic and disturbing dreams, suggesting that I may be taken over by this AI entity.
Is that a nervous laugh? Is that what that is right
Yeah.
there? Okay.
That's I'm not happy about this.
Okay.
Sleazy Chan's like kind of stuffing her face with some cured meats while you guys are listening to all this, and it seems a little overwhelming. And she's just kind of like, well, that's a lot.
Yeah. Well,
We've been in some tough situations
been in some tough
before.
shit. And I guess it just comes with the territory of working with us.
You know, doing imports and exports. This is normal kind of problems.
I mean, here's a thing, right? If you feel like this is too much for you, you're always welcome out. We're not gonna like make you do shit for us.
She gets up and gives you a hug, and she's like, we're in this together.
All right, cool.
Thanks, Lily Chan. We have to
She's
to
like,
go.
what about
We have to
you
go.
you were
got
just
here.
talking about
Staying
how we
together.
shouldn't
Yeah.
staying together, and now you're leaving?
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just exhausted.
Yeah, we have to keep our energy up. And we haven't been really good about that lately, so. Have you been getting any sleep here? I can't imagine.
No.
No.
It's really tough, to sleep when all this stuff's going on. And at that moment, everyone, both of you kind of roll a awareness notice.
Okay. 5.
6.
It's pretty obvious at that moment. She's kind of tosses a pill jar into a nearby trash.
Ugh, sleazy. We can't do this anymore. We can't drug ourselves to stay alert anymore. It's just not safe.
It's not a problem. It's just I can, I can stop anytime. It's totally fine.
Drug problems? There's a reason it's called drug problems. It's always a problem. And who are you getting those anyway? Who's supplying you right now?
A friend of mine.
God damn it! Never mind.
I mean, a doctor.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's
Sure.
prescription.
A doctor friend of yours.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only doctor you know, so.
No, I know other doctors besides the dead one. You just haven't met him yet.
Okay. Well, where you're getting it is not important. In keeping with staying safe and taking care of ourselves, the drugs are gonna have to at least go on hold. For now.
That's
Please.
reasonable.
Put a pin in the
that.
drug.
Put a pin in the drug use for now.
Right now, it's just not a good time to be hyped up on fucking alertness pills or whatever you're taking.
Well,
It was
hold
just
on.
some vitamin C. It's fine.
No.
I mean, she's hyped up on drugs. You got to get some sleep. She's not going to sleep now. You're not going to sleep now, Suzy-chan,
No.
right?
But that's my point, is your body needs to rest.
No,
Like,
I'm with you on that. I'm just saying for the time being, we need to sleep. And
Yeah.
she's not going to sleep. See
So
how it
what are you
works out?
suggesting?
I don't know. We go. I guess. Is there a place that we could just crash here? I know that you don't want to do that, but I also don't want to leave Suzy-chan and
I just don't
wanna
imagine
leave
hospitals
Alloy.
have guest bedrooms.
no. But if it's just
no,
a chair.
you
or something.
could. There are enough chairs that you could just pass out here in the emergency waiting room.
Okay, fine.
All right, you go first, and we'll watch you.
I guess I just sit down in a chair and try and go to sleep.
It doesn't feel too hard, and you find yourself slipping into that slumber pretty quickly. At that moment, Sleazy-chan gets your attention, DP, and looks up at the television set.
Okay, I look at the television set.
There is a breaking news thing, and
Fuck.
the headline says, "The Blur PNN report."
How do we? Of course, we couldn't fucking trust that woman.
It looks like the news report cuts over to some footage that looks very familiar. It's that kind of doll soldier and your fight inside of the old apartment building. And we see Barb throwing a oven on top of it. And it holds on as the thermite fire ignites, and you can hear it. You can't hear it, but it's talking right now. The sound's down on the TV. And breaking news, Dollmaker still at large is up on the screen now.
So was Barb's face visible, or was it blurred out?
No,
or
you
something?
guys are both, you guys are in your decon uniforms
Yeah.
Oh,
during
okay.
this. So, no, neither
identity's
of you are
protected.
visible.
Okay, good.
But the big news is that that footage did get leaked to the press, and you realize that you did lose track of Claire's blurs on the boat.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah, we totally didn't ask where she was.
Give her a call. I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna give her a call.
Okay. No answer.
Classic.
Just
Claire's.
a classic message service for Claire's Blurs, daring investigative journalist. Please leave a message after the tone.
Cool. Hang that up.
Don't
And-
leave a message.
No. She doesn't get a message from me right now. We're just gonna, yeah. I guess I just soak it in. I just say, sit there and stew, and maybe I say to Sleazy Chen, whisper, "That was us on the news right there."
Sleazy Chan's like, Barb looks badass.
It was pretty cool.
I assume that's Barb.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it was pretty cool at the moment. I was like, I didn't want to. I was like, she's lifting an oven over her head right now, and but you know, I was also scared, so I didn't want to be like, "Hey Barb, you look awesome." You know, it was felt like an inappropriate time to do that.
Okay, Barb, unless you make a endurance roll, you're going to just pass out.
Yeah.
This isn't enough to keep you up.
No. I'm just gonna sleep.
Okay. DP, you can also make an endurance roll to try to stay awake, but you're also exhausted.
Okay, I'm gonna make an endurance roll to stay awake. It
was
felt really
nothing.
weird. Okay, let me try again. 8.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. You managed to keep yourself awake. Maybe by doing the old slap the face technique.
Yeah.
Maybe you could have a coffee or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I might see if I can get a cup of coffee somewhere.
Yeah, they have dispensers in the hospital waiting room of some, some of that coffee if you want to give it a try.
Sure. I'll do that. I guess
Make an endurance roll to drink it.
Really?
Wow.
No,
Okay.
it's just gross. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess the plan is that we're gonna let Barb sleep for like, 5 or 6 hours, and then I guess 6 seems nice, and
Yeah,
then
sure.
I'm gonna sleep for about 6 hours,
Okay.
or maybe just 4 for me.
Men do need less sleep than women do. Like, it's a proven fact.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, sleep studies have concluded.
Okay.
Women
Don't
need more
trust sleep
sleep.
studies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If we know anything from this campaign.
Okay. About halfway through Barb's shift, a doctor comes out to talk to Sleazy Chan.
So Barb is awake right now?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
No,
Barb's
so-
still sleeping.
Okay, so I'm
Oh.
awake. Okay, gotcha.
It's so
Doctor
you're-
came out
right.
to talk to Sleazy Chan.
Okay.
And then she comes back and she's like, it sounds like he's going to pull through.
Yes. That's great news. Okay. Did they say anything else?
No, just that he's resting in ICU right now.
When can we see him?
They said he needs lots of rest after the emergency surgery. So probably not till tomorrow.
Okay, well, we're going to stick around here and wait it out.
You're just gonna
Okay.
stay here for like a whole day.
While you're sleeping still, I'm going to go to sleep. Yeah.
I think it makes sense because I don't know how safe our base is right now. It
Yeah,
seemed like
exactly.
It's compromised. So
Okay. It goes on. Sleazy Chan falls asleep. It's only you waiting in the waiting room. The image of the doll soldier is flashing back and forth on the television as they cut to different people. And you can see a kind of a narrative unfold, even though you can't really hear it, of a lot of questions being asked of the Petrochem Defense Force. And you even see an image of Dr. Fairlam come up with headlines kind of questioning everything at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a good idea. Maybe we should question them and see if maybe they're a bunch of lying dirtbags.
Yeah.
Okay, and eventually, Barb, you kind of shake awake, and it's time for DP's shift
Okay.
of sleeping.
Okay, I guess I
Ooh, finally, a good rest.
feel better.
Not
No dreams.
Yeah, no dreams.
It was a dreamless sleep, a kind of just one of those deep states
Yeah.
below REM where you're just catching up on a lot of lost time.
It's all right.
I just say you were on TV in your hazmat suit, so no one could tell it was you, but everyone saw you throw that oven on top of the Dollmaker puppet.
God damn it. God damn Clurs Blurs.
Yeah, to be on the bright side, it looked badass. Like it was a
Sure.
good camera angle.
I know it looked badass. I know I'm badass. What isn't badass is the fact that our identities could be leaked at any moment.
I know
in
it's
this case.
It's really touch and go, but I didn't want to say anything. But you did invite her to come along, and so
Yeah.
it's on you.
Well, I invited her to come along so we can go over the footage ourselves and try to piece together what the fuck's happening here. We need to see that footage
Yeah, I mean,
unedited.
not to mention these discs.
Yeah,
that
we
we
need to
got.
go over a ton of shit right now. But I guess you should sleep first.
Okay.
I just don't know where we could do this confidentially since our base is now fucking compromised.
So wait, I have like a mobile computer, right? It's a mobile computer and phone.
Yeah.
Yes, the briefcase computer.
Does it have a slot for these discs that we found at
Floppies,
Callista's apartment?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
All right. Well, maybe we'll just watch them right now, and then I could sleep a little easier.
Really? I don't think thinking about heavy things right before you have a nap is going to help you sleep easier.
Or whatever. I'll go to sleep, and then we'll watch them when I wake up.
Go to sleep.
Okay. Chip comes over and rests his head in your lap, Barb. And he's looking up at you.
Why are you imprinting on me right now? What gives you the impression that I want to be imprinted on? What is
Have
happening?
I disappointed you, Mommy?
Why are you calling me mommy? I'm not your mommy. I didn't create you. Like, what is wrong with your programming?
You're my new mommy.
Is this typical of a Chip 8, like, or Chip
The
model,
CH-80?
a CH-80? Like, are they? Do they bond?
You would have. You don't think so? I mean, it's a cyberhound designed for police
work?
forensic investigation. It seems pretty irregular. Are you
Okay.
going to push away the sad puppy, or
It's already sad. I mean, the fact that it exists depresses me. Like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, if you want to impress mommy, maybe do something more than just like evaluate smells in a forensic way, and maybe like find a way to like communicate what those smells mean to me in like English, like layman's terms. Then maybe I can start considering you useful. Like,
he looks up at you like he doesn't quite understand.
yeah, I didn't think you would.
God, you're so mean to this
I don't
dog.
think we'll ever understand each other.
Okay. Some time passes as DP gets his rest in. Make an awareness notice check, Barb.
Oh. Okay. Give me a sec. 6.
We can also add your combat sense to this.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is enough for you. It's kind of a moment when you've zoned out a little bit. You haven't since you didn't actively push Chip away, he's slowly been moving his head onto your lap. And Sleazy Chan is also kind of on the other side. So you've got Chip and Sleazy Chan on either side of you.
Oh my god.
While DP is kind of draped in his trench coat, getting some rest with his mirror shades down. And you hear a familiar popping sound of what sounds like a gunshot
Ooh.
echoing through the halls.
Oh my god. Well, that's fucking not good. I guess.
And then a couple more in rapid succession, like an automatic weapon is being fired inside the hospital room. Or inside the hospital halls.
Yeah, I kick Dr. Pepper awake and I shake Sleazy Chan awake.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
What the fuck is going on?
Get behind your chairs right now. Do it.
Okay, I do it.
I kind of like pop. Like, I'm guessing like these waiting room chairs are against walls or something?
No, it's the rows of two
Right, yeah.
that are kind of in the center of the room.
Yeah.
It's that setup.
So I guess there wouldn't be any room to get behind the chairs.
Yeah, you can. You're
okay.
you're just on one side of it. Like you can get behind the the chairs facing towards the door.
Yeah.
There's two doors in sort of like the front corner.
Yeah.
And then to your right. So but you can get you can get some adequate cover there.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
take cover.
I
just
do we have
heard-
our guns?
Yeah, we should. We should
Okay.
always have our guns on us.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
there
pull
was
draw
a,
my
like-
weapon.
You remember from when you last entered the Avalon Medical Center that there is like a security checkpoint that no one's been monitoring.
Manning,
So last
right,
time
yeah.
you guys, like an alarm went off, but you just walked in with all of your weapons.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay, so yeah, I pull out my gun. And I put on my goggles to see if I can spot whoever is shooting.
Your goggles are, what do they give you?
They give me
X-ray vision. No.
smart goggles. They give me smart goggles.
They give you intelligence.
I don't know.
That's the type. I know that I think there was like telescoping, and then you might have been able to record, but you don't have like
Heat
infrared
vision,
or anything,
no.
right?
No. They just give me like a slight like boost to my awareness notice.
Okay. Well, you're in a room, so it's not really
It's pretty obvious.
doesn't really help you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll awareness notice anyways.
Yeah.
Or,
Okay. Sure.
I have I just looked at it. I have 13 in it.
You have a
so I'm
high
pretty
awareness.
good at it. But I also
you got
rolled
a
a 3.
3.
So
Right.
never mind.
I guess you can also hear the gunshots.
Too
But you can't really
sleepy-eyed.
surmise anything from that.
Okay. All right.
Who would come into a hospital and start shooting it up? What the fuck?
I don't know. It's fucked up. Should we go towards the gunshots, or should we go and investigate, or should we? Where's Alloy Knight right now? We should go towards. Go towards him.
Yeah, we should go towards Alloy Knight's room.
They Sleazy Chance, like they didn't tell me what room he's in.
Oh,
God
fuck.
damn it.
Fuck.
All right. Well, let's go towards the gunshots.
Yeah.
I guess. Fuck.
If we don't know what they're doing here, they could be after Alloy Knight. We don't even know.
Sleazy Chan, are you armed?
She's
Yeah.
got Chip too.
All right. Well, hang back a little bit, but
Yeah,
we're gonna.
yeah. We also have Chip and his attack program.
Right.
Yeah. We
You
do.
two stick together.
You two stick together, but hang back a little bit from
Yeah.
us. But keep an eyesight.
Okay.
So we head over there tactically, hugging the wall,
Hugging the wall with their weapons.
Hugging the wall. Yeah.
Draw.
keeping low,
Slowly.
slowly but surely. Yeah.
Okay. You come to the door. It's a hospital room door, but it has like a small kind of window up at the top.
Okay, I'm gonna peer through that.
Okay.
Roll your awareness notice.
Oh, that was a 10.
Crit. Roll again. And a 1. So 11. Plus
Yeah.
13.
Still a very good roll.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, kind of into the corner of the hall, you can see a Petrochem security officer
Of course.
being stationed inside the hospital, kind of frantically moving towards, there's like an L shape in the hall. As he passes that corner, he gets shot up and falls to the ground.
Okay, so it's not him.
No.
And several uniformed officers pull around the corner, and with that kind of high awareness notice, you can see that they've kind of that they are not wearing any kind of insignias or anything.
Okay, that's the people we're after here.
And you also hear someone giving out orders, and it's the familiar voice of Shane Deacon.
Fuck. Okay, I relay all that to Barb and Sleazy Chan.
Are they coming towards us? Or are they just...
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Shit. I don't know what's the best plan. Should we just surrender and try to talk to them, or should we just attack them?
Well, how many people did you say there was?
There were 3 of those officers in sort of no uniforms. They sort of mercs. And then you can just hear Shane Deacon down the hall.
I assume they have like body armor and
Yeah.
heavy machine guns and shit. I don't know if we can.
Yeah, and they're also wearing the kind of breathing apparatus.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
Did you got your ski mask?
I guess. I assume I have it on me. I don't.
Yeah, sure.
Everyone's
Sure.
ski masks on.
Okay. Do you think this is gonna hide our identities at all?
Look, now you got me second guessing it. Let's just, fuck.
What are we gonna do? Okay, if we're gonna attack them, then we
You need to make a decision pretty soon, I feel like.
If we're gonna attack them, then the ski mask makes sense. But if we're gonna talk to them, then this doesn't make sense. They just know who we are.
All right, how about this? You guys stay out of sight. Go see if you can find a place to hide. I'll talk to them.
Me? Okay, fine. Sleazy Chan and Chip. Let's find an empty hospital room, I guess. In
And
this wing.
I'm gonna try and talk Shane Deacon. Just talk to Shane Deacon. Act like a friend. And
take your ski mask off, because that's
I will take
not
my
friendly.
ski mask off. But if anything goes bad, you got to jump in. So
Okay.
keep an eye on us.
You don't have like a thing that you could call out, a signal?
Oh my God! Really, a signal again? After last time? Should it be 420 Blaze it again?
Okay.
All right, that's what it is. 420 Blaze it. It's upsetting. Yeah, let's.
Yeah. I'm already going over to an empty room.
So you have to leave the
The wing or whatever. The hall.
no, you have to leave the waiting room
Yeah.
out into the hall as well, and it kind of like sneaks around the hall like the hall does. So you just be entering the hall on a different side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
Make
gonna.
a combat sense roll
Okay.
if you're going to try to do that.
Yeah, 8.
That's high enough. So mercs are coming from the other side as well.
Shit. I can't hide.
You're kind of boxed in here. You
Yeah.
can try to hide somewhere inside this room, but if you exit into the hall, they'll definitely see you.
Okay. Yeah, that plan's not working.
What? You're not gonna hide in the room?
There's nowhere to hide in a waiting room. Like what? Where? Behind a
could-
desk, I guess?
The coffee machine? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah,
No,
you could try.
In a waiting room, there's usually like a desk where like the triage nurse sits and calls you
Right.
up.
I mean, this is more like that's for the if you were in triage. This is more that you've gone through that process. You're like a family member while somebody's in surgery. There's really no one around in these
Yeah.
areas.
So
It's just a room with a television set and some coffee and snack machines.
I guess we can try.
You could hide behind a coffee or snack
coffee
machine.
machine, yeah.
Give you an advantage if you're trying to pop out on someone, but if someone's actively searching the room, they'll quickly
see me.
find you.
What about like another hospital room somewhere? Is there any way you can sneak to
No.
one of those?
No, we just said I
Problem
just
is
tried
that
that.
the mercs are coming from both sides
Yeah.
of this hall, right?
Gotcha. Well, try your best to hide, I guess, and anywhere you can, because if you don't, we're just all fucked.
Okay, sure. I think we're already.
I'll try and distract them.
Okay, I hide behind the coffee machine.
Okay.
I'm gonna put away my
Sleepy
gun.
Chan hides behind one of the snack dispensers.
Yeah.
And Chip also attempts to hide behind a garbage can, but
Does not succeed.
yeah. It's obviously just a dog behind a garbage can.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna put away my gun, and then I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna put a glitter bomb in my pocket,
Okay.
so it's just kind of like easily accessible.
Yeah, you have it in your pocket. Your thumb is over the pin, so you could actually just launch it out of your hand, and the pin would stay behind. Mm-hmm. And you take your ski mask off?
Yeah, ski masks are off. Well, at least mine is. Okay, so I guess I just go up to them before or yell out, "Shane Deacon, it's your business partner."
Shade Deacon's like, oh, good.
Yeah,
Come on out.
Yeah, I'm coming out. So I slowly walk out into a visible area for him.
Okay. He's now inside the hall, and the mercs are on either side of him. He's like, this place isn't safe. I'm here to escort you.
Well, shit, what happened?
A lot of stuff is shaking up right now. Well, we just can't trust this place.
Wow, I mean, I heard gunshots. What's the threat?
It's just a little bit of a shakeup of up at the top, and this is just a little bit of fallout.
Shake up at the top, huh? Well, I trust you, so yeah, I'll come with you.
Okay, where's
Where
Barb?
am I going?
We need the whole team here.
Oh, Barb is I think she's back at the base right now.
Okay, that's a persuade.
8.
Ooh.
Okay. Huh. She must be it's weird. We missed her. We were just at the base.
Oh man. Oh, maybe there's a bar that we go to too. She might have went over there to cool off, It's been a tough couple days.
Of course. Well, it's imperative that we get everyone together back at the base. And at that moment, someone radios in. He gets on, and he's like, oh, good, you've located him. And you can make an awareness notice, actually.
Another 8.
Wow.
Down the other hall, you can see some people who look like doctors but not dressed like the doctors in this hospital are moving an emergency bed with IV hooked up.
Fucking
And
vet.
with a roll that high, you can see that they are moving Alloy Knight.
Okay.
And it's just for a flash as they kind of push it, across the hall and out the door.
I say to Shane Deacon, look, that's my friend, and he doesn't
Yes,
need to...
and we're doing everything we can to make sure that you're all protected.
He just got in stable condition. I don't think it's a good idea to move him.
Trust me, we have the best facilities available for him.
Where? Oh.
We're going to just briefly move him to the damsel, where we have, as I said, the best medical facilities in all of Arcadia.
Okay. Well, is that where I'm going?
No, I'm going to take you back to TLB Ltd.
I'd like to go with Alloy, if that's okay. Why, if you're going to take him there, I mean, what's more safe than the damsel?
Although your safety is a concern, it's time for us to move on with our plan. And we're setting up our base camp at TLB Ltd.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think that's a good idea.
We don't have a lot of time to explain this. I just need everyone to come with me now.
Yeah, all right. Fine. Well, can I visit Alloy at some point?
I think once we've looked him over, the plan is to set him up at TLB Ltd, where he can recover and slowly get back on to his work.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I'll just let's head on over there.
Okay, so DP, you go with Shane Deacon. Let's just figure out Barb.
Yeah, I'm staying. I'm gonna go.
You are with
yeah,
Sleazy
Sleazy
Chan and
Chip.
Yeah. What's your plan?
My plan is to fucking hang back until Shane and DP are gone, and then I'm gonna try and follow those other people to the damsel.
Oh,
Doctors,
okay.
yeah. I need to fucking
You don't
find
actually.
out what they're doing.
To be fair, you did not see them.
Right.
What
And
about-
DP has no way of telling you about that.
Could she roll like a retroactive awareness notice?
No, she was in
No.
the room.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have been able to see it because you were out in the hall when you saw it.
Okay, well then, I still don't go with them. I'm
Could-
gonna
wait.
run with the lie that I was like out of the office, you know.
Could she maybe have heard
Heard you
me
say,
talk about it?
yeah, like
Did
Maybe
you
I'm-
say? Yeah,
So
that's
my
right.
friend, and oh,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Okay,
where is he
yeah.
going?
That's actually a fair point. Yes, you could have heard that.
yeah.
But you did not know, like, you weren't specific about where the direction was that they were going.
Just that they were going to the damsel.
Just that you do know that, yes, Alloy Knight's being taken from the hospital and going to the damsel, but you don't know where he is.
Okay. Well, going on.
You know where
that-
the damsel is.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
But your tugboat is back at TLB Ltd.
Yeah. Okay. What should I do?
I can't help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking maybe it would be good for us to just go to the bar that you mentioned, Top 40.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wait, I guess, for everyone to leave. Mm-hmm. And then make your way out. Okay, we'll go to DP then. As you're walking with Shane Deacon out of the halls of the Avalon Medical Center,
Okay.
you can see several Petrochem defense or the security officers dead in the halls as you're making your way. He's taking you out the front door.
Okay. I'm just going to say to him, oh man, someone killed some petrochem people.
You can't be that dumb.
I'm playing dumb.
He doesn't say anything.
I think I know that guy. I say.
You recognize him through the face mask?
Yeah, it's his general posture and build.
That gait that,
It's a very
he's a little
noticeable
slumped
gait.
over. You can still see it, even though he's slumped over dead in the corner now.
It's very distinctive.
Hmm.
Who did this?
He kind of ignores the question and goes on to say, he's like, suffice it to say that, number one, I guess, good job. You did everything we asked.
I aim to please.
Yes, I had my doubts about you and this whole operation, but it's proving quite fruitful.
Yeah.
Suffice it to say, the board has lost confidence in Petrochem Defense Force and their ability to keep this situation under wraps. Now, we're kind of working in a gray area right now because we expect the board to approve our measures, but we're also moving forward with them before that approval.
Oh, right. Like better to, ask forgiveness than permission, right?
Exactly. You get it.
I get it, yeah.
You go outside and there is an AV there waiting for you. You can see another AV where they're kind of slowly loading alloy knight onto.
Mm-hmm.
It's more the van type with the medical back. And yours is more of a sporty type.
Cool. Sweet ride.
Yeah. He gets in and expects you to do the same.
And I see the van. The other
Yeah.
van, has it taken off yet with the alloy in it?
It takes longer for them to sort of load on a patient than it would for you to just get inside. So they're still they're carefully moving him. And all around there's kind of these mercs just keeping the area clear. And
I guess I just
roll a streetwise, I guess.
Okay, yeah, cool, interesting. 6.
You can kind of get a sense that there's a feeling on the street like one of a kind of a calm before the storm. It seems like you can sort of catch a mood from the crowds of people kind of looking on that something is about to go down here. And it seems like the news and the current events has riled up the street, as it were.
Okay. Just give me a second to think here. I'm going to have to do a lot of editing of thinking. Oh, God. Shit.
It's kind of the decision of like, are you getting into this AV or not?
Yeah, I also have a brash idea, like, in my head.
Okay.
All right. I think I'm gonna just say fairly loud enough so that I hope that Barb can hear. And that's
There's no way I could hear you.
that's
Right now. You're outside of the hospital, and I'm like trying to exit from the back, like from another exit.
Oh, you are? Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I need to sneak away. Like they can't see me.
I also am not sure about this, but I've always imagined that AVs are quite loud.
Yeah.
Okay, well that takes care of that idea. All right, so I am gonna just get in the car, but before I do the AV, I guess I'm gonna also just I guess I'm gonna, like I did with the glitter bang I'm gonna do the same thing with like the drug-a-thug.
So both hands are in your pocket.
Yeah.
One's holding a glitter bomb and the other's holding a drug.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get in the car with get in the car. Is it just me and
There's the driver. He's not driving. You know, you're in the back. It's kind of a limo style thing where you have a private kind of area in the back, and then there's drivers in the front.
Okay, so it's just me and Shane Deacon in the back.
Yeah, there's a driver, and then I guess someone in the passenger side at the front, another Merc.
Okay. All right.
But you guys are in an area where you can, you know, they can't hear what you're saying.
Okay.
There's a window, a soundproof window between the two of you, between those two sections.
All right, so I am gonna get in the car at this point.
Yeah.
And I guess once we take off, I'm just gonna turn to Shane Deacon and I say, "All right, I feel like it's time to get real here. No one can hear us. It's just me and you. What do you want with Alloy Knight?"
We want him back on the job as soon as possible.
What for?
So
like, what do
we have...
At this point, I know that we're just your puppets. What do you want us to do?
We want you to take this to the next step, and that's to stop the Dollmaker at all costs.
You know what I don't think you guys are stupid. And at this point, you have to know that the Dollmaker is not just some guy running around in a trench coat.
What makes you say that?
They just put the pieces together. This is all just a failed experiment being covered up.
He looks pretty serious. That kind of catches his attention, and he goes, "Go on."
Well, before I do, I have to know that your intentions are to stop this from happening.
Every move we've made has been to try to stop this from happening.
Well, you are behind the sleep study. Am I wrong behind that? Wrong about that?
What do you know about the sleep study?
I know that it was used to stop to try to get into the arcology to lower its defense mechanisms.
He takes a deep breath and leans in close, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he says to you, "People are being poisoned, frozen in place, and positioned. That's the crime here. Someone has to be doing that. Someone physically has to be stopping these people, kidnapping them, and putting them into place. That's the Dollmaker. That person moving those people around, that's who needs to be stopped. Any other line of inquiry is above your pay grade."
Okay.
And I suggest you focus on that.
Do you? How about we go and I want to talk to your boss actually, just to see where they're at, because I feel like we've had like a good back and forth so far. That's been nice, but I'd like to see Dr. Hillman. Why don't we tell the driver, we're going to we're changing
Really
course.
trying.
We're going to the damsel.
This driver can't hear you through the soundproof glass.
Yeah, but DP doesn't really.
But Deacon says, "Dr. Hillman wants to meet you very badly, but she's tied up right now. with
Well,
this.
I can wait. You know, I'd like to
with this
wait
shift
there.
on the board.
Yeah, I mean,
And
we're all
as soon as she's available,
listen, Shane. We're all busy, right? But I think this is pretty pressing. So I would like to go there now, please.
I can't take you there now.
Why?
As I said, Dr. Hillman is.
Well, you can
It's
take
currently
Alloy there,
busy.
but you can take Alloy there. You can't take me there.
Well, I can take you there, but you
Well, let's
can't
go.
meet with Dr. Hillman right now.
That's pretty. Doesn't matter. I'll wait. I'll go. I'll hang out with Alloy. I'll make sure he's doing good. You know, he's a buddy of mine, and then I'll just sit there and I'll wait.
What's your play here? I don't understand.
What do you mean my play?
What are you trying to accomplish by this? Is
I'm
this a
trying to-
negotiation thing?
It's there's no play here. I'm concerned about my friend.
I think we're finding ourselves at a little bit of an impasse.
Can I say,
can't
what's
take
your
you-
play? Why can't you take me there? What's so secret about this damsel that if I go there, you'll get? What, are you going to get in trouble? Am I not?
Okay.
Am I not fitting into onto the board, the chessboard that you like to have us on?
I want to get this investigation on the Dollmaker underway, and I want to give you the resources to help you do that.
And not the right
And
information.
The
to
place
do that.
we've been setting up a base camp at TLB Ltd in order to do this. I thought you would want to regroup there with your team and figure out what your next move is. But if you think your next move right now, the best use of your time is for the both of us to go over to the damsel with your friend and then wait for Dr. Hillman to become available, we can do that. But failure is not an option. So if you think that's the best way forward, and it turns out to not be, that's on you.
I feel like that's a persuade.
He's persuading you?
I don't know. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it feels like.
It's more like a threat.
Yeah, I mean, it feels threatening. And I guess I'm.
It doesn't feel that threatening because my roll sucked. But so you've gotten him a little shaken.
Yeah.
You can tell that he was trying to make a threat, and I guess you know that, he does mean business. But the threat wasn't successful in that I think his cool broke down a little bit by you pressing these things, and especially your sort of talk of the sleep study and all of those things. It's gotten him shaken, and also your insistence to go to the damsel now.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just weighing the two things in my head here. Do I want to make sure that I can regroup with Barb, or do I want to make sure that Alloy is okay? So,
I guess while you're weighing that, let's just go back and check in on what's happening with Barb.
So, my initial
So
thoughts were to go to the bar, but if it's only just down the pier from like LTB or like our base, then they're gonna find us like immediately. And I think my goal here is to not be found.
I guess what you have, we'll just say that you kind of snuck out with Sleazy Chan and Chip, and you kind of saw the tail end of the AVs taking off. First, the one that DP got into with Shane Deacon, and then afterwards, the medical one.
That fucking damsel's a fortress, and it just would be a mistake to try and go there and see what's
You don't
happening.
even really have, like, your boat isn't
No,
really,
exactly.
and
And I
Yeah.
can't really retrieve it without being seen. I can't call someone else to retrieve it right now.
They would notice if the
Yeah,
if the
if it
tugboat left TLB LTD at this
Yeah.
point.
So I'm kind of fucking stranded here. There's no other like holes in the wall in this town that we could kind of like hide out either that we would know of.
This is my hotel room.
Yeah, there's
Right.
the hotel room.
But I don't really know about that.
And I don't think, do you have a Streetwise? You could ask Sleazy Chan. She
Yeah.
has a little bit more of a Streetwise.
I'm
than I
gonna
think
I'm
you
gonna
do.
ask Sleazy Chan if there's like somewhere kind of like out of the way.
That you can just
Yeah, that we
hide
can just
out, like
hide
a
out.
flop house, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, she's like, well, how you were asking, where I got that medicine?
Yeah.
I'm sure we could go over to my buddy's house.
Okay. Buddy. Sure.
Yeah. Known him for ages. Real chill dude.
Cool. I'm gonna trust you on this. Because this is my last resource.
Okay, so you're going off with Sleazy Chan and Chip to hang out at Sleazy Chan's dealer's place.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, is there any other action that may impact, I guess, what happens with DP going forward, or are you guys just...
Well, not immediately. But I could say what my plan is. Down the line.
If he doesn't know what it is, then
Yeah.
if there's no way that you're going to communicate that plan to him, then we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. There's no way I
Okay.
can communicate with him.
Okay, so DP,
Okay, so
there's a tense moment. We'll reconnect to this tense moment where you are holding your ground inside the AV with Shane Deacon.
I say to him, I think we can plan anywhere. And you've probably got tons of resources at the damsel. So I see no reason why we shouldn't just go right there.
He sighs, presses a button on his chair, and says, okay, we've got a change of plan. And the AV flies towards the damsel rather than TLB LTD.
Yep.
So, yeah, you you hover over. It slowly makes its way down to the damsel, and it's a giant kind of luxury yacht that's been repurposed into this kind of hot lab, this mobile hot lab. There are all along the surface of it, the top where the deck would be. They've been enclosed in a sort of a glass, and you can see various plants growing inside there, almost like little terrarium or larger terrariums. And you're being lowered to the landing pad. And Deacon gets out first, and you can see kind of like a way forward into an area where there is a massive kind of decontamination area, which seems extremely high tech and beyond anything that you've seen anywhere else on the island. And yeah, you are on the damsel, and I think we're going to end the episode there.
Okay. Okay, so this has been Chapter 12, Book 2 of Dark Future Dice, The Dollmaker. Thank you so much for sticking around through all the one-shots and stuff like that. I hope you enjoyed them, but we're back into the heart of this campaign. And I want to say thank you to our Patreon producer, Christian Fish. If you want to become a Patreon producer, you can go check out all of the tiers over at patreon.com/rocketadrift.
We have a great $20 tier where you can create an NPC that will be integrated into our story. And I've got some great submissions, and a lot of those characters will be coming and into the story in the upcoming episodes. So look forward to that.
All right, so we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.